Well, hello everybody. Welcome here. Welcome back. Whatever the case may be. I've already started with some silver. I'm getting ready tonight to go to Kino. So I am just putting this on my face, and then I decided I was going to make a recording because I did it with the gold and I want to see if I can make something cool tones with the silver. Right? Oh. Well, maybe I need to make sure that that's everywhere. Because I may regret it if I don't. But I don't really want it on my eyes. But as far as like a base, I just have something down to start with. Because I always end up layering back and forth anyways as I go. So this is just a start, just sort of a template. Good start, I suppose. I have to go down and pay the grooming appointment from yesterday. And then go to Kino for the new Scooby film debut. That is going to be up on YouTube soon. There's a boom, 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 boom. Might as well do that too. Take my little finger pad. And go in there with this stuff. So unfortunately, this is kind of a warm tone, and I don't know if that's going to work because I don't really have a lot of cool tones. But we're going to see if I can make this work. That is the challenge, right? So there's the start. Just so I can get a little lighter, because I imagine it'll pull a little of the ashy tone in, but I think it's just going to make it look, well, like I said, ashy. Not necessarily going for ashy. Shiny silver, cold. So maybe I'll just go in with the pale and see if I can just make that a little bit more pronounced, more prominent. Again, I'm going to be probably going in and touching this up again later. So this is just a base. All of this stuff is just a base to put the other things on. Just so I can sort of have a template to begin with. I think I want to go in with some, I can't really do that because all of my darks are warm and I don't want that. It's just going to make everything look muddy and gross. So let's see, what can I do? What if I got this cool tone? I have something in here. I hear the sound, so I don't know what I did. Something slid. But I have these here, and I'm gonna see if something is a good enough cool tone. Barely see that. I better make it at least the same on both sides. I don't really think that shows much of anything. So you take the next tone down. But again, see, it's a little bit warm, and that's not what I'm going for. But maybe it will work for this. Sort of like a mauvey kind of color, so that's a little bit cool. Let's see if that will work for what I wanted there. bit mauvey, so that's a tiny bit of cool. Didn't do my ears today. See, it makes a big mistake. So I'm just going to try and put a little hint of color onto there. I want to stamp some eyebrows. That is the thing that I do next. There we go. So there we go. That's that. Load up the stamp. And put it where you like. So I have a raised eyebrow today. Pretty close. I always just kind of touch them up and make them match, because you're not going to get them exact. Well, I mean, you might. I'd be very impressed. But otherwise, it is relatively easy to do. So now I want to take my lift and snatch, either lift and snatch, and see where this one's a little closer than here, I'm going to take and make it similar, right? And then this one needs to come out a bit here. So I'm just trying to balance them out. So that when I'm done, they look a little bit more even. Okay, so that has an arch that goes up. Not quite that high. Then I just extend the outside past the little globby area that they have. That will do. And then underneath that, actually I'm going to put on my there we go. I've got some eye primer with the base blue. And it feels nice and tacky. And that should do that for a while. Good. Do I have things I can probably do? Let's see. I'm going to pull out my I Love the World palette and see what choices I can make. My cool tones. So what are cool? What are good and cool? I guess maybe blues. Do things that are sort of frosty up. So we're going to take this blue, I think. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a nice cool tone. have a little hint of the blue coming down from there. And I'm also going to take a darker version of a very similar thing. And then the darkest of the same. Now, mix pale again. have done that. Yeah, that didn't work as well as that time. Okay, let me go. The best white that I had was from this palette, and it's almost gone. It's the one that's right over here. I mean, it is pretty much all pan now. But I try to get out of it what I can. Because it's just white, it's bright, and it does what I want when I'm using this. I'm going to take my Flame Rose just for the black with the glitter in it, and my stamping brush that I use just for blacks. Glitter. I'll add all of these. Let's see, I have some silver somewhere. There's some silver. And my glitter glue. I don't know, does that actually show? I don't know where the, will it focus? Will it focus? I don't know. And my glitter brush. Trying to get in the frosty mood. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little more setting spray. I also have this, which is very frosted, but I think if I use the shine base from this, so I'm just going to take it out of here. Right down the center. Here. It just catches the light a little bit. Now I think I actually want just a little bit of this. I think. Put it right in here. I don't know if it's making a difference. I'm hoping it's a little brighter. Right there in the center. Just a little bit. So, I think I just need to do some lips. I don't know what I'm going to do for lips. Maybe... that could be. I might outline them after. We'll just see. I think I need to put a little powder. A little bit of powder. All the tones match. Again, I still may outline my lips, but I'm not really worried about it one way or the other. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and until the next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Well, this is what it looks like when I'm facing the window. A little bit different lighting. I do get the cool tones, though, when you compare it to my actual skin. Good to know.